Hello and welcome back to another Vibes and Frequencies video. Today the video is pretty simple. I really just want to talk about my favorite crystals, as in my favorite crystals that... Whoa. Sorry, a really weird bug landed on my camera. Anyways, sorry about that. It was a really cool bug. I would have shown it to you guys, but it flew away. My favorite crystals. Okay, here we go. These are my favorite crystals, and these are the crystals that are my favorites that I always keep on me. And I'll tell you guys what those crystals are. I'll show you the ones that I kind of got, and then I'll also kind of give like a brief casual explanation of what they do. Okay, so my third favorite crystal is citrine, and I'm going to show you the citrine that I got. So I've got... Yes, this is a super awesome fanny pack. I know. Keep it together, guys. So this is the very first citrine I ever got, and this is a heat-treated one. So it was amethyst that was heat-treated to become, you know, citrine. And then I've also got these citrines. These are from the Congo. So I got this one here and this one here. Keeping it hanging out in my solar plexus region, you know what I'm saying? And then I've got this Brazilian citrine, and I like these citrines a lot. And there's a reason that citrine, out of all the crystals and the big enthusiast of crystals that I am, there's a reason that citrine is number 3 out of all of them. Whew, playing some limbo with the tree. The reason is because I really like feeling grateful. I really feel like there's so much in life to be grateful for, and everything is just so beautiful, and it's such an amazing opportunity that we get to be here and experience any of it. And I feel like a lot of times we often tend to focus on, and I guess I'm talking about me, we can tend to focus on hardships, right? Like our attention, we tend to just kind of hone in on the things that we dislike or the things that we don't enjoy. And this is exactly why I think citrine is so awesome. Is because citrine is this... Wow, check that. That's perfect timing. That's totally unintentional. That's the Congo one. And then, sorry, I know I'm getting sidetracked a lot, guys. I'm excited today. And the Brazilian citrine. I really like these so much. So the reason about that is because that's the feeling of citrine, at least to me. It's this feeling of gratefulness. It's this feeling of gratitude, and just being so... It's like this fiery... I feel so pumped about life that I just want to like reach my arms out and like yell to everybody, "Yo, be grateful." Since when did I become a rapper? Things are getting weird. So that's why I really like citrine a lot. And it's known as the crystal of manifestation and bringing in financial abundance and all kinds of other abundance. And the reason for this is, in my opinion, because it is our feeling that sucks things in into the outer world, basically. So if I feel anxious, then I'll tend to be thinking about things that make me anxious, and then I tend to feel this reflection in reality of pulling things towards me that make me anxious. It's like this feedback loop, right? So citrine is a feedback loop that I love to take advantage of. I love it. I'm not taking advantage, guys, I promise. It consented. But it's like this feedback loop of, I feel so grateful and this fiery energy for life, and so I think about all the things that I'm grateful for, and then more things to be grateful for flood in, like through the floodgates. So to me, that's where the abundance comes from. So that is exactly why citrine is my third favorite crystal. My second favorite crystal, and I guess it's a tektite, so I could say it's my favorite tektite, but my second favorite crystal is Moldavite. And these are my Moldavites. Obviously, I love Moldavite a ton because I got it rocking all over my body. And here's another piece of Moldavite. It's a nice piece I'm carrying today. And Moldavite is just so awesome, and I'll tell you why. If you're my subscriber, you could go ahead and skip ahead a little bit. I'll try to make this quick regardless, but Moldavite is called the tektite of transformation, and I agree with it, just like I agree with how citrine is the crystal of abundance. Moldavite is the tektite of transformation because you can't not transform with Moldavite. And to me, Moldavite changed my entire life. Moldavite is what changed everything for me. If you really want to see the change, even just in like who I am, go ahead and go back and watch my very first video I posted 3 months ago, and then see this video now, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. And it just keeps going and going. There's no end to this transformation. Why do I keep saying transformation? It's because, in my personal opinion, Moldavite allowed me to see the things that I was doing in my life, the things that I was thinking about, the things that I was manifesting, and see them in a different way, where I could finally detach from the idea of who I was supposed to be and become who I truly am. And so it's transformative because a lot of things in my life I let go of and kind of threw to the curb, right? And then therefore created space for who I really am to come in. And Moldavite's awesome at really helping you to live in the moment. And it's in the moment that transformation takes place. If we're always thinking about the past and the future, we're never really doing anything when you really think about it. We're just projecting our consciousness in a place that we aren't right now. When we are here right now in this moment, that's where we can start to make changes. So, swiveling around. That is exactly why Moldavite, and there's a lot more about Moldavite I could say, guys, but that's pretty much the gist of why it's my second favorite and why it's on that list. So there's that. And you know, if you're interested to hear more about this, I have 33 separate videos on YouTube about Moldavite, so check them out. There's a lot of information. And this brings me to my first favorite crystal. And again, please don't hate me, Moldavite subscribers. I will never stop loving Moldavite. I just found something that is just so awesome. So please don't hate me. And this crystal is, it's my version of a drum roll, Fina Kite. This is Russian Fina Kite here. And I believe that, I hope I don't butcher this right now, it is growing out of, or I guess it's attached to beryllium silicate, something like that. And then I also got some Fina Kite on my head here. I like to keep it above my head because it's great for the crown chakra. And then I've got some Fina Kite loaded in my bandana all along this line here. So yeah, I really like Fina Kite a lot. And let me get right into the reason for that. Fina Kite. Whoa. So this is why I said whoa. I'm kind of just out here randomly adventuring on this abandoned road. So apparently it's not super abandoned. I hope I don't get in trouble for being here. If you're wondering what these are, so was I. These are bee boxes. And there's bees everywhere, and it smells so much like honey. And that is super, super cool. I've never seen that before. So yeah, that's cool. A little beehive for you. So this is Fina Kite. And then I showed you my Fina Kite on my head and then in my bandana. Now, the reason that I really love Fina Kite is because Fina Kite does so much. And I don't really exactly know what Fina Kite is known for, other than being the highest vibrational terrestrial crystal, is what the internet will say about it. I also know, and this is me validating that from my experience, this is true as well. It really opens up your crown chakra, and in my opinion, probably even goes like a lot higher. And yeah, so that's what Fina Kite is known for, and then I'm also saying that I agree with. That's a good thing to be known for. To me, though, Fina Kite. You see how excited I am? The laughter and the giggliness is coming from my Moldavite. That's what Moldavite's like. For me, the Fina Kite is this excited, like, I just want to go. Like, I'm here, and I want to be, and I want to just keep going because this is just so awesome. And I made a whole video where I even talked about how Fina Kite made me cry, and I like kind of casually started crying in the beginning of the video because I love Fina Kite. That'll go more in depth because, again, I'm just trying to be quick, casual explanations here. But to me, Fina Kite makes me feel like, literally, like I can envision 24/7 when I'm with my Fina Kite, this golden, healing, just like such a transcendent light force. It feels like source, like actual source energy bathing me. And I feel like my hair is just blowing backwards in the wind. And I just feel so much love and so much appreciation. And it's not the kind of gratitude that I feel from Citrine, where it's like this fiery, like, yeah, it's just luscious. It's so beautiful. I really, I'm not claiming to have this type of consciousness, guys, but the way that it makes me feel, it gets the wheels spinning about things like Christ consciousness, Krishna spirit, Buddha nature, these kinds of things that we've all heard about and talked about. Fina Kite is like this unleashed door for me where my consciousness is able to play, I guess, play with those ideas more. Because I'm definitely not going to claim that I have those kinds of consciousnesses, spirits, or natures. I feel them, little tastes, to say the least, and it's really amazing, and it's totally Fina Kite. So I could just keep rambling about this. I've tried making videos on Fina Kite, and I tend to ramble about it a lot because there's no words. That's the kind of incredible power that Fina Kite is for me, is I could get the whole English dictionary, because that's the language I speak, English, and I could read through, and I guarantee you I couldn't find any word that does it justice. It's hard to formulate sentences because it is such this nature of outside of yourself. And my channel's about crystals, okay? So I don't want to talk about drugs and things, but I do have experience with psychedelics and things like that nature for the past use. Those were things that I had done. And to me, the best thing I could relate Fina Kite to, if I were going to relate it to a drug, it really reminds me a lot of dimethyltryptamine, or DMT. Also has a very similar feeling to your consciousness of when you walk away from a ayahuasca ceremony. And it's just this really beautiful, like, when you put Fina Kite over your third eye when you're meditating, or I like it on top of my head, which is why I have this up there. It's like when you close your eyes, all you can see is just crazy doorways and tunneling patterns and visions. And it's too real. It's too real to not be real. And go ahead and check out my other Fina Kite videos. I'm starting to do it again. I can't talk about Fina Kite and not ramble, so I'm going to stop. Thank you guys very much for watching this video. Those are the 3 crystals that I have on myself 24/7. I go to sleep with these crystals on me. I walk through my day with them on me. I do not take my Fina Kite in the shower with me. I don't know why I'm mentioning that to you. I guess some things just come out of my mouth. So yeah, I guess I don't have them on 24/7. I do take my Moldavite in the shower with me. It's definitely waterproof. So is the Citrine. But anyways, that's my thing about that. So thank you guys very much for watching. These are 100% my favorite crystals. And I really like who I am. And I'm not saying that in like a kind of like condescending or egotistical way, but I really like who I am. And these 3 crystals are really what make up my energy source. If I were to express them through crystal energy, that is what makes me and helps me to energetically be the way that I am. So those are my 3 favorite crystals. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Have an incredible rest of your day, and I will see you in a day after tomorrow. So yeah, bye.